Stillness and abundance, family. Love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Honor to the elements on this glorious day. Every day is a good day. Every day is a good day to feel good for no reason at all. I hope everybody feeling good for no reason at all. In the greatest version, truest version, authentic version of your better self. This is your host and co-pilot, Side with the God. I am authentically me in the highest version of my greatest self. Feeling good for no reason at all. Days are getting shorter and this air is getting colder, but we're gonna get it in. We're gonna appreciate the element called fire for giving us light. Also representing the life force in the body. Yes. Honor to our higher selves. The divine spark within. Love and light. Yes. Ashe. Greetings, everybody. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Allow life to happen around us. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness as life happens around us. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness as life happens around us. Peace and power to the family. Cosmic consciousness, soul control, family and soul tribe. I hope everybody feeling good for no reason at all. It's cool out here, man. Let me put it like that. But I'm gonna breathe it through and get a message in for us today. If you was the gift the whole time, give yourself a round of applause. I hope I got a lighter. Get our sage and Palo Santo going. If the wind work with us. Y'all work with me. Y'all bear with me. Somebody raised a cane, boy. There's a lot going on. In case y'all can't hear it, there's something going on every day in somebody's neighborhood somewhere. You hear me? So I hope y'all staying positive. Hope y'all staying motivated. I hope y'all staying full of life. Because wherever life dwells, death dwelling somewhere too, trying to draw and connect to somebody. So we gotta have a will to live, man. You gotta want to stay here. You hear me? You gotta want to stay here. Yes. Are you the difference between friends and associates? Today's date is the 26th. 26 is wisdom, build, and destroy. 2 plus 6. As I was saying, today's date is the 26th. Wisdom, build, and destroy. Wisdom, build, and destroy. 2 plus 6. All borns build and destroy. Add and subtract. To add on to anything, sometimes you got to tear some things down. To construct something, especially if it's going to be stable, you're going to have to deconstruct some things. How is it that we know so much about everything other than ourselves? Wisdom, build and destroy. So we're going to build and destroy. Reason being, every time a truth is revealed, a lie is destroyed. When truth erects itself, a lie, wherever the lie is, wherever deception is, wherever deceit is, it has to go. Our greatest war is with ourselves, family. I'm sure we know this if we haven't heard it before. Our greatest war is with ourselves. So I use my authenticity, I use my voice, I use my personal style. I use everything I am to rage against the war that I know is against our mind. And each and every one of us has our own particular war that is against our mind. But we all in the war. What are we doing to stand victorious over our mind, over our soul, over our spirit, and over our body, otherwise known as the Temple Beautiful, that holds it all within it? What are we doing? Let me pause for a minute and let life pass. As we let life pass, I was saying, what are we doing to be accountable for our mind, our spirit, our soul, and our physical temple? What are we doing? Because the war that is against us consists of power and consists of pride. And all those are things that come included with the ego. You know how you buy something from the store and they say no batteries included, you got to go buy the batteries. If they don't got them in that store, you got to go to a whole other store to buy the batteries. Well, ego comes with a whole lot of things attached to it. And pride and power is the war against mankind. Whatever kind of man you consider yourself being. Pride and power. Pride and power. Powerful pride. Prideful power. And pride for power. Some people would do anything to get it, depending on what power is to you. What would you do? What would you do for a Klondike bar? Y'all remember that commercial? It's bigger than Klondike bars these days. One thing I love about where I sit in a position of standing firm within myself and my views of life is that we all get to experience it from our own particular view or lens of view. So I can't say what anybody else do is wrong. I can only say it's just not for me. I point that out because we need to do a better job of just saying it's not for me when we see people displaying acts, behaviors, or speech that we don't operate in ourselves. It's easier to say that's just not for me than to say that they're wrong. And sometimes people may be wrong, but who are we to judge it? Everybody gets to view life through their own lens. That's beautiful. And I say that to say, may we all as human beings have a more fuller, multi-dimensional experience as we get to know ourselves from deeper spaces of spiritual proponents, concepts, densities, dimensions, realities, thought forms. Unity is community. And when I say that, I don't mean an external. There's so much we have to unify within ourselves. There's so many compartments within ourselves that's still separated in itself that if you find problems having communion or community with others, look no further than yourself. Unity is community. Self-unity is communion. And when you can commune with yourself, you should be able to commune and cooperate, co-integrate with anything. But it depends on, a lot of times, if you want to be adored or are you adored. I'm going to say that in the question form. Do you want to be adored, like most of us do, or do you want to be adored? Deep, huh? To the awakened. Now that you woke, Do you like it? Because most times on this journey, when we get on spiritual quests and we start getting insights and enlightenments and deeper revelations about ourselves in relation to the universe and energies and frequencies and things of that nature and how it operate in according to and with us and within us, a lot of times you don't like it. And I say that from personal experience. And from revelation to revelation, through vibration to vibration, it changes with the experience, because it don't get no deeper as you go down the rabbit hole. Or pardon me, it doesn't get any easier as you go down the rabbit hole, because going down the rabbit hole is just one part of it. We got to come back up, and as you come back up, every insight is more profound than the previous. How do you like it was a question, and I asked that because during my journey, I've had the privilege of being tested with it myself, as I previously said. And I don't like it many times. And a lot of times, I don't like it in the present. But I keep pushing forward. Y'all pardon me, my dog chewing a bone, and I got to stop. Thank you for your patience. Different stages of enlightenment bring many different things, many different experiences, many different sensations, many different visions, many different encounters. I don't encounter some things that had literally spooked me out my drawers, you hear me? Ran me out my whole house. But it's real, family. It's real, man. Wherever you at in your journey, be sincere, be dedicated, be devoted. It will test you. Whatever God is to you, whatever source is to you, spirit is to you, ancestrally or otherwise, they will test you. They will test you. They will test you. I cannot say that enough. It will challenge how you make decisions. It will challenge the decisions that you make. So it is very important to be aware of your influence. And if you're aware of your influence, you know the type of influence that you are. With that, I'm going to conclude. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness, peace and power to the family. It is truly yours. It has truly been a pleasure to be here with y'all. Salud to God, love and light.